Hello, Lowell from Gamer Guides here with another video to help ease the pain of exploring the land of Pharloom. As the many bug-themed critters you'll take on take more than their fair share of hits to kill, upgrading Hornet's Needle should be your primary focus once you reach Act 2. In the first third of the game, you'll stumble upon a little town called Bellheart and free it from the Widow. Once done, you can talk to Pinmaster Pliny and have Hornet's Needle upgraded. He then asks for pale oil found only in the Citadel. You can obtain one pale oil pretty easily, and another requires a lengthy wish. And the last one isn't available until you find all the hidden fleas throughout the game and enter Act 3. I'm going to detail the first two here. Check the timestamps if you're looking for a specific pale oil or ingredient. First things first, progress through the story until you face the cogwork dancers at the top of the Citadel and are tasked with finding 3 melodies to progress. You find one of these melodies in the Whisper Vaults beneath Songclave. Head through this western door here into a room filled with pushable blocks. Push the leftmost one on the base level to reveal a path up and through to the first pale oil. Bring it to Pliny to clear the first Pale Master's oil wish. There's another pale oil in the Citadel, however, but you shouldn't worry about it until you obtain both the clawline grappling hook beneath the Citadel in the Underworks and the Fey Down Cloak double jump from Mount Fey. If you don't have either ability yet, come back to this video later when you do. If you're curious about where they are, check out our exhaustive interactive map over at Gamer Guides proper. It's the best one out there, I promise. Once you do have both abilities, talk to loyal Mergwyn in the Coral Chambers by dropping down into the dining hall from the west of where you fight the cogwork dancers. Knock on the pale oil trapped inside this glass container to wake the old man up and start the great taste of Pharloom wish. You'll need to obtain 5 ingredients for Mergwyn. Mossberry stew you obtain from the Moss Druid in Mossholm above Bone Bottom. This one is the easiest, she'll just give it to you. She's hidden here on the map. To get the vintage Nectar, speak with Kriege in the halfway home in Greymoor. He'll charge you 480 rosaries and ask you to head down into his vault to grab it yourself. However, there's a bit of an infestation of everyone's favorite ant enemies to take on. Good luck. The Courier's Rasher is perhaps the most involved. You'll first have to find both Tip and Pill by accepting their wishes in Bellheart. My Missing Courier unlocks right after you rescue Bellheart from the Widow, and you'll find Tip high up in the chasm above Bone Bottom on the way to the Wormways. After accepting the great taste of Pharloom, head back to Bellheart to unlock the My Missing Brother wish. You'll find Pill in Sinner's Road above Greymoor. Wish fulfilled, head back to Tip and Pill and accept their mission to deliver the Courier's Rasher, which is a time-based challenge to reach Mergwyn back in the Coral Chambers. You can't fast travel and every hit you take removes some of the Rasher's time-sensitive health bar. I went through Greymoor, up through Sinner's Road, and to the west where the mist area used to be beyond this secret exit. If you're looking for how to access the mist and the Phantom boss fight, check out our other video guide that details this. Once you clear the mist, it disappears for good. Then I went through the exhaust organ and up through the coral chambers and down again from west of the Clockwork Dancers boss arena to make it to Mergwyn just in time. If you fail, make sure not to rest at any other benches and commit some Silksong seppuku to instantly respawn back in Bellheart. The Crustnut is located deep within the Sands of Karak area, which you can access once you have the grapple hook ability and the double jump. It's above the Pinstress NPC that gives Hornet a charged attack that I never use. Above where you can purchase the map from Chakra in the Sands of Karak, break these nuts here to reveal a platforming challenge maze. Keep breaking these spiked nuts until you reach the Crustnut at the end. Finally, the Pickled Muckmaggot is found in Sinner's Road, and you need the double jump to reach it. From this bottom area here, jump up into a feated kitchen and ring the gong. This will trigger a fight against disgraced Chef Lugoli. If you have the Wreath of Purity from the Putrefied Ducks, this fight goes a bit easier as it repels the maggots from Lugoli's attacks. Again, check out our interactive map if you're not sure where that is. With or without, you'll have to learn the pattern of her Muckmaggot attacks to defeat her. She'll slam the ground with her ladle, slam down from above, and mimic Peach from Super Smash Bros. With a hip check. Most attacks send out little balls of Muckmaggot goo. I found staying on the ground except when she did her hip check the best way to go. With Lugoli defeated, pick up the Muckmaggot and return to Mergwyn for the Pale Oil. Bring it back to Pliny to upgrade Hornet's Needle once again, giving you a much better chance against the myriad optional bosses and dangerous zones you likely have left to explore. Again, there's one more Pale Oil to find in Act 3, but that's far later in the game and you'll need to find every single flea and visit Fleetopia when the caravan moves to the east of the Putrefied Ducks, so don't worry about it until then. Anyway, did you find this video at all helpful? If so, give us a like and maybe even subscribe. It's just me and my editor Leon for the video team here at GamerGuide, so we appreciate any and all support. We also have the most exhaustive Silksong guides and the aforementioned map database for Hollow Knight Silksong over at GamerGuides.com proper. You should definitely check that out to make sure you don't miss a single flea on your way to getting that final Pale Oil.